This is a body scan meditation, an opportunity for you to focus on each region of the body in turn, so finding a place and a time that will be comfortable, so where you will not be interrupted by the busyness of everyday life. Taking this as an opportunity to focus on your own health and well-being. So finding somewhere where you can lie down with your arms by your side and with your feet falling away from one another. Closing your eyes if that feels comfortable for you. It's best if you can stay awake during the body scan. So if necessary, from time to time, perhaps opening your eyes, or perhaps even sitting up to do the body scan. It's not so much your posture that's important as the attitude that you bring to this practice. One of openness and curiosity and kindness towards yourself and your experience moment to moment. You're not trying to achieve any particular state to this practice. You're even not trying to relax. There is nothing to achieve, simply tuning into the body and fine-tuning your awareness of the body, watching the body with curiosity and kindness, accepting what is there as it is, from moment to moment. So letting go as best you can of the tendency we all have with wanting things to be a certain way, to judge ourselves and our experience harshly often, or measuring things against how we want them to be, or how we feel they should be or ought to be. So letting these go as much as we can, even when difficulties arise, such as impatience or boredom, just acknowledging these, each time returning to the body. Also, you may find that your mind may wander, as minds do. It may wander many times, and each time it wanders, just notice the wandering, acknowledge where it has gone, and gently escort your mind and attention back to the body, back to where it is intended to be. So gently tuning into the breath and bringing all of your awareness into the breath and the breath sensations. Allowing yourself to get in touch with the breath, tracking the breath as it flows all the way down from the back of your throat to the stomach. And following each in-breath and each out-breath. And perhaps noticing the rise and the fall of the stomach with each in-breath and with each out-breath. And perhaps noticing the stretching of the stomach as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Or perhaps noticing the breath as it comes into the nostrils and leaves the nostrils. And just tuning into the breathing and just getting in touch with the breath, following each breath in and each breath out. and following the rise and fall of the stomach with each in-breath and with each out-breath. And when you're ready, just gently turning your attention towards the body, allowing your attention to travel all the way down the body, all the way down the left thigh, lower leg, and right down to the toes of the left foot. And simply noting what's there right now. Maybe subtle sensations, perhaps sensations of warmth or tingling. And whatever you find there, just exploring it with curiosity and gentleness. Investigating those sensations. And then bringing your attention to the big toe and the little toe and the toes in between. Perhaps becoming aware of the skin that covers the toes and aware of the bones within. Perhaps sensing the space between the toes. Perhaps even sensing the toenails. And holding all of these sensations of the toes of the left foot gently in your awareness. And not changing anything, but just exploring what's there. Allowing whatever is there to be as it is. And then when you're ready, allowing these sensations to fade in your mind's eye as you gently move your attention to the sole of the left foot. Allowing your attention to focus on the sole of the left foot, if it will. Investigating the ball of the foot and the heel and the instep. Perhaps feeling aware of a sense of pressure as the heel of the foot makes contact with the floor or the bed. Or perhaps there are no particular sensations at all. And just registering what is there for you right now. And then when you are ready, moving your attention to your left ankle. And investigating and exploring this region of the body. Holding it gently in awareness as you investigate this area of the body, sensing the skin covering the bones and the joint itself. And once more, letting go in your mind's eye of the ball and sole of the foot, and gently moving your attention to the top of the left foot. Noticing any sensations, tingling or warmth you may be feeling there. And exploring what sensations are here right now. Being curious as to what sensations are here without judging, or perhaps not experiencing any particular sensations at all. And accepting whatever there is, if anything. And now letting go of this part of the body, moving your attention to the lower leg, investigating sensations between the knee bone and the ankle bone, exploring sensations you may be experiencing in the calf and perhaps the calf muscle at the back, and exploring right into the centre of this region. And now letting go of this part of the body and moving your attention gently to the kneecap and the knee. And simply giving this area time and attention and holding it gently in your awareness. Exploring the kneecap and the back of the knee, the joint of the knee, and exploring the sides of the knee. And just allowing your attention to explore this area of the body. And now letting go in your mind's eye of your right knee and moving your attention to your left thigh, the region between the kneecap and the hip joint. Exploring this region, the muscle, the bone, sensing what is here right now, investigating without judgment, and registering sensations in this region of the body. And then, when you're ready, letting go of this region and moving your attention down all the way down the right side and right leg and into the toes of the right foot. Noticing the big toe and the little toe and the toes in between. And now allowing this region fade and moving your attention to the sole of your right foot. Exploring sensations here in the ball of the foot, of the instep, and heel sensations. Perhaps noticing warmth or tingling, or perhaps no sensations at all. Then moving your attention onto the ankle and to the top of the right foot, exploring these areas and holding these in your awareness. And allowing it to fade in your mind's eye, and slowly bringing your attention gently to the lower leg, the area between your knee and ankle. Exploring the calf muscle, noting any sensations deep inside the calf and shin, and any surface sensations. And giving this particular region time and attention. And then when you're ready, letting go in your mind's eye of this region of the body. Moving your attention to the right knee, the kneecap, the back of the knee and the sides of the knee. allowing your attention to rest here, exploring sensations in the right knee, investigating what is here right now. And then when you're ready, gently letting go of this region of the body, and in your mind's eye, and moving your attention to the right thigh, the area between the knee and the hip, and again exploring what's on the surface here and what is on the sides, the back, and what is deep inside. Perhaps noticing maybe warmth, tingling, heaviness, or any other sensations, or perhaps no particular sensations at all. And now letting go of the right thigh and moving to the area of the pelvis, the hips on either side, and exploring this area and perhaps sensing the buttocks and the pressure of the buttocks as they press against the bed or the floor or whatever you are sitting on. And letting this region of the body fade in your mind's eye as you move your attention gently to the lower back, often a region where intense sensations can be experienced. And just giving this region some time and care and attention. Exploring the muscles across the back and sensing the bones in the lower back. And perhaps being aware of any heaviness, tingling, or any other sensations within this region. And now in your mind's eye, just letting this fade and moving the attention upwards to the middle of the back and the upper back. Perhaps sensing the contact between your back and the chair or the bed or whatever you are against. And perhaps sensing the rib cage and the spine, the muscles and the skin around the rib cage and along the spine. And moving your attention all the way up to the upper back and the shoulders, perhaps sensing how the shoulders feel against the surface that is supporting you. And maybe sensing movements of the rib cage and the stomach as the air flows in and out of the body. Perhaps sensing the in-breath and the out-breath. And allowing your awareness to take you into every part of this region. The lower and the upper back, the shoulder blades, the length of the spine, the rib cage, And then when you're ready, once again, letting go of this region of the body. And allowing it to fade in your imagination. And moving your attention to the stomach. And just having awareness of the subtle rising and falling of the stomach with the in-breath and with the out-breath. And just being aware as the breath enters and leaves the body, and the constant cycle of movement and flow. And sensing the stretching of skin on the in-breath and on the out-breath. And then letting go, and when you're ready, in your mind's eye of the stomach, and moving up to the rib cage at the front and the chest area. Sensing the rib cage itself, perhaps sensing the lungs, or maybe sensing the beat of your own heart. And all the while being aware of the rise and fall of the stomach and the rib cage as the breath enters and leaves the body. Being aware of the continual flow of air and exploring this region, the chest and the rib cage at the front, and then allowing the attention to gently move to the shoulders. And being aware of any heaviness in this region. And then taking your attention down both arms. And focusing on both arms together. Allowing the attention to move down, all the way down the length of both arms, all the way down to the hands, and all the way out to the fingertips. And noticing what is here. Noticing sensations that you feel right now. Perhaps tingling, warmth, perhaps a sense of contact with the surface supporting you, or perhaps no particular sensations at all. Whatever it is, exploring it. And just gently holding it in awareness. Then allowing the attention gently to move up to the length of the fingers, the front and back of each finger and thumb, and the sides. Perhaps sensing the spaces between the fingers. And then moving to the palms of the hands and the tops of the hands, exploring the bones and the skin and tendons in this area. And then moving to the wrists and being aware of the wrist, exploring sensations within and sensations on the surface of the wrist. And then, when you're ready, just gently allowing this region to fade in your mind's eye as you move your attention to the forearms and move into the elbows themselves and upper arms and the shoulder joints, and exploring each and every sensation you find in these regions. And then slowly letting go of this area in your mind's eye and allowing your attention to move to the neck, the front of the neck, the back of the neck, sensing the skin on the surface, perhaps sensing the inside of the neck, and perhaps the air as it flows down the throat. And perhaps of the throat sensations as you swallow. And then moving on up to the face, your jaw, the lips. Perhaps noticing sensations inside the mouth. Noticing the teeth, perhaps sensing the tongue as it rests in the mouth. And once again, sensing the flow of the breath at the back of the throat area. And gently moving attention to the cheeks and to the areas around the cheeks. And just noticing any sensations in this area. And then just bring your awareness to the eyes and the sockets. And just giving this region time and attention. And perhaps moving your attention to the eyeballs, the eyelids, the muscles and the skin around the eyes and eye sockets. And now letting go of this region and moving the attention to the forehead and the eyebrows. Perhaps sensing the space between the brows. Perhaps sensing the forehead again, an area where tension can often be stored, and just being aware of any sensations or heaviness in this region. And then moving your attention to your scalp, to the top of the head. And just noticing what's in this region, perhaps heaviness or tingling or no particular sensations at all. And then just moving your awareness to the back of the head, perhaps noticing the pressure your head is making against the floor, the mat, or whatever you're leaning on. And sensing the side of the head and the ears. And then moving your attention gently to the nostrils, inside the nostrils and the outside. And once again, perhaps sensing the flow of the air at the tip of the nostrils and within each in-breath and out-breath. And perhaps noticing how cool the air is as it enters the nostrils and how warm it is as it leaves the nostrils. And now bringing your total focus and awareness to the breath, allowing the breath to wash through the whole of the body, resting in awareness of the whole body, and just breathing and sensing the whole body resting, complete, resting in silence and stillness, and coming to a sense of oneness and peace. And just continuing to focus on the breath as you breathe in and as you breathe out, and noticing the sensations of the body with the in-breath and the out-breath, and the in-breath and the out-breath. Just noticing the rising and falling of the stomach with the in-breath and the out-breath. And just doing this for a few more moments. And when you're ready, just bringing your awareness back to the room and opening